Yo, what's up guys, Shane here, back with another guide. Today we're going to be talking about Hecarim. This is one of my favorite champs. This was my one trick back in the day when I was a platinum player. And I'm going to show you how we can get the most out of this champion. So, first of all, runes. Phase Rush, Nimbus Cloak, Celerity, Water Walking, and Ravenous Hunter, and Sudden Impact. These are the best runes for snowballing early game, and you have attack speed, adaptive force, and armor. You can go ghost as well. I guess you have to say that because this champ really loves ghost. You scale off movement speed, you get 80 off movement speed, so that's why I think Phase Rush and Celerity are just better than Conqueror, because Conqueror, it scales better, but it doesn't do much early game. You miss a lot of free kills without Phase Rush. So now we can talk about the clear. We're gonna do red smite. So on blue side, the best would be to get a leash from your volley, especially in solo queue. I like this because Hecarim cannot clear 315 and get to scuttle without a leash. It's very close, but I'd rather just make sure I 100% have a healthy clear, and I'm level 4. And so the goal is to use my Q, auto, kite it at the same time. And notice how you have to use your 2 stacks on your abilities. So on Hecarim, you don't do that much damage unless you're stacking your Q. And stacking your Q, giving you increased damage, is going to get you a lot faster around the jungle. So we did golems now, and now we're going to do race and path up. Just a little thing there, using my W to pull the wraiths closer to me faster. And then I'm pulling the wraiths to my next camp. And then I'm going to put 2 points Q. If you know you're not going to get invaded, this is a really good idea, guys. It will help your cure a lot. Alternatively, you can just use your E there and keep your Q stacks before it runs out and hit the wolves. So we full clear here, kiting it to the next camp. I use my W to pull the Grump closer to me, and then I'm going to do 2 camps at the same time. Yeah, so without a leash I did like 320. I think I could have been a little faster, like 320 instead of 323. But with a leash I would have been able to get here 315 for sure, and get level 4, and then look for a gank top or bot, or reset for lucidity boots. Alright, that's blue side clear. So we are purple side now, and it's actually going to be the same thing that I'd probably recommend, but I'm going to show you guys the second clear. So I recommend doing red, golems, race, 2 points Q, and clearing down. But I'll show you the alternative version, which is very similar. So we're just going to speed run this. I'm going to double smite, just because the smite would be essentially a leash, so just assume I have a leash now. It's important to smite Grump here just for the extra health, and this guy is fucking tanky, so. And make sure you pull it so your Q, see how my Q's still up? Very important. It helps you cure a lot, keeping your Q stacked up. Again, my Q's still stacked. And I'm always leashing the buff next to the next camp I want to kill. And it is going to help you clear a lot. So yeah, Hecarim is really flexible. See, I started both sides of the map. I would have Smite here, kiting it to the camp, so we finish at like 314. It'll take a while to get river, but we can gank top or we can look mid. Alright, so now let's talk about builds. So first, I think always get Lucidity Boots. It's really good for Hecarim ult CD, which is a really long cooldown, 120 seconds. And also, I think Trinity Force is the best, so let's go over here. So I'll get Lucidity Boots on first base, Sheen on the second base, and then building into this axe thing. I don't know what this is. We'll just call it the axe, the Viking axe. Kindle Gem, and then into Triforce. After Triforce, you want to go Sterex, and then after Sterex, you either want to go. This is where it gets a little bit situational, but I think most of the time you're going GA, or you're going. If you don't like GA, then you're going Frozen Heart for a lot of guys with a lot of armor. It's a really good item on Hecarim. CDR on Hecarim's very strong, so, and obviously being tankier. If not that, then you can also go Spirit Visage if you want, if there are a lot of AP champs. But yeah, depending on what you want, armor, MR is up to you. And then the last item I think should be damage. It should not be something tanky. So like maybe you can go something like Cosmic Embrace, like Hecarim scales with AP, his ult 100%, his W scales 100% with AP, so just be creative. Or you can go like full damage, you can go this armor penetration item for assassins. I think that's also good. It just really depends on what type of damage you want to do. You want to do magic damage, you want to do attack damage. So yeah, but the main point is Lucidity Boots really good, Triforce is really good. Today, I know there's a lot of other builds out there like Turbo Chem Tank, but I'm going to show you my way of winning, and I think my way of winning is better, especially in solo queue. Even in competitive, I don't like the tank builds because Hecarim does not scale off any. If you look at his kit, he doesn't scale off any tanky builds. He doesn't scale off any health, armor, or magic resist. He scales off movement speed and damage, AP or AD. So now we shall go to some scenarios. So ideally on Hecarim, if the guy is like here and you're looking to gank, you want to be starting the Ghost now, because Ghost scales up. You get faster the longer Ghost goes, so that's around this area you want to be looking to gank. So you can do the same for mid. Say the enemy mid lane is like here, he's overextending. You want to start timing your E the longest possible time. So what I basically mean is, if I'm here, I need to know that my E will hit by the end of my E, so something like that. Let's quickly talk about my W. I haven't talked much about it, but your W heals 30% of enemy damage from enemies taken from any source. So basically, I get insane healing if I do all my burst in one combo, when the same time my W is up. So something like this. If I was team fighting, I want to ult as soon as while my W's still up. Another quick tip is when you're ganking, say you're ganking mid, this is really good. You want to stack your Q and then gank mid. And you'll do a lot more damage and surprise a lot of people. And then we're going to talk about ulti later in the VOD review. But ulti is, you can be really creative with it. So let's talk about that. Okay, so we're gonna go through a Hecarim game. Here I have my runes. I have Headless Hecarim, one of the best. This game, I've got to run at them teams, so this is really good with Hecarim. Having a Singed, having an Echo, Kai'Sa especially. You see that a lot in LCS. Kai'Sa Hecarim. And, you know, you can just dive with Kai'Sa. It's really nice. So this game, I'm going to start blue buff. Notice I'm queuing, I'm kiting. My leash was really good, thanks Kai'Sa. So I'm going to keep skipping forward. We kite the camp. You guys seen this? This is something a little different, so instead of going 2 points Q, I go E, because I feel like Lee Sin can gank mid, so maybe having my E is kind of important. But nothing happens anyway, so my clear is a little worse because of that, but it's still fine. So I finish at like 315. But I had a really good leash, so if I had Q, it'd probably be faster. So notice how I already start ghosting and Eing straight away. And I'm gonna go back real quick. So the thing about Hecarim E and Hecarim ult, you'll see later, but Hecarim E as well, is if you have the chance to get behind them, it's really good to knock them back. But in this case, I don't know, their top lane has exhaust, so unlucky. But the point is, I'm trying to push him into my teammate so that he has to either flash or die. And so I'm scared of face checking Lee Sin, looking for the top crab. For some reason, Singed is lower HP than the Corki, which doesn't make sense to me. But we fight this anyway. I'm very confident because I have 2 Qs stacked. And then we go in. So that's the power of having my Q stacked. I stacked 2 Qs on Scuttle, and then I'm able to like really one-shot people if they just stand there like that. So I traded Scuttle, double Scuttle for a kill. It's not that bad. Clearing up again, trying to get level 6 because it doesn't look like there's anything that's gonna happen for a while. You see Lee Sin. I look top actually instead of ganking, farming golems because this guy has not recalled. We have to punish that. And so I have 2 points Q now. You're maxing Q and then E. I have Lucidity boots now. It's really good for my ultimate cooldown when I get it. And we get the pick up the kill. We get a little bit faster 6. We farm Singe's waves, take golems. We're resetting for Sheen. Tell our team to not die. Lee Sin's in river. So this is a little really nice thing you can do on most champions, but especially Hecarim. You can do this on Lilia too, but you're Q autoing, Sheen, beautiful, and you're pulling it to Gromp. You don't want to start from full HP, but you want to start from health where you don't take too much damage, but you do 2 camps at the same time. You try it 2 times just instead of lagging the whole thing. So, full clearing here. Still looking top because bottom's just hard to gank right now. I should ult straight away instead of letting him jump for the wall. That's the first mistake. But just notice how I Q autos and then I smite for movement speed with Nimbus Cloak. Small tip you guys can do to get extra AD or to run away from tower in this situation. So now I think Lee Sin's bot. Oh, and then I realize he's not, so I just run away. It was a little risky by me. So this is one of your best synergies as Hecarim right now. So you Kai'Sa, you just dive in together. It's really strong. We end up getting a kill. And Silas is really annoying for Hecarim because he can steal your ult. So we're just clearing again. Looking to dive top. Drive by. Hecarim's really good at that. And now we have Trinity Force. Now I should be making huge plays. So I'm already starting my engage from here. I'm really strong and I'm really fast right now. So this is one of the main things you guys are gonna want to do on Hecarim. So I'm gonna ult in here, and I assume that Seraphine should ult me, but she doesn't. But even if she does, it doesn't matter because you can't be CC'd during Hecarim ult. So one of the things you can do when you engage is time your ults when they're trying to CC you. So even if she did, I'm going to not get CC'd. And then here's the other great part, is I have my E still charged up and I'm ulting behind her. So this is going to allow me, see the shadows are going to hit her still while I knock her back away from tower range, away from Lucian. That was clean. That was a clean one shot as well. Oh, we don't watch this. This is actually another tip for you guys. Make sure, so I stack my Q. I think I'm gonna kill him, but I don't know. I don't Q for some reason, but just make sure when you use your E on someone that you have teammates or a way to live, because once you use your E and your ult, you are a sitting duck, which I was there, since I didn't kill the Lee Sin, and he was able to kick me, and I had nothing, so just be careful when your E is on cooldown. Oh my god, that was so good. Alright, so here, I'm not sure if there's many situations where you're gonna get into this situation, but here, your ulti, how it works is the shadows, they follow where you, basically where you target, in a certain direction, and then you have the fear after. So there's two parts, the shadow damage, and then the fear. And basically, I ulted him, and he just dies right there, which is, man, that's so sick. And we end up getting the double kill. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I know Hecarim might be getting nerfed next patch, but I think he'll still be a really strong champion. Because he's just really fucking strong right now. Peace, see you guys on the next game.